Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Original Hughes, but of course you should all know that by now. I've been on YouTube for about 2.5 years doing RuneScape content, and a lot of you have been here since the start, which is fantastic. We've only got a measly 5,000 subscribers, however, that is a number that I am very proud of. I'm happy to be where I am today, and of course YouTube isn't my full-time thing. I don't make a lot of money on YouTube. It's just something I do as a hobby. But before we get into all that, one thing I do want to quickly say is if you're used to the PG content creator that I've become, then please be warned, I don't plan on being family friendly for this video, just because it is going to be a long discussion video, so your discretion is advised. Now, the reason I say that is because we're going to be talking about Jagex, which, yeah, so if you don't like strong words or swearing, I'd recommend maybe clicking off the video. But this is basically just going to be an update video on my life, what I'm doing in RuneScape and stuff at the moment, and why I haven't uploaded in 2 weeks. So yeah, first of all, I'd like to apologise for that, but I have been incredibly busy. Hopefully you guys do follow me on Discord and stuff, and if you don't, links in the description as always. However, I did update my content feed on YouTube just to explain that I have started my own business. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get into that now. So for those who actually follow my channel feed, you will already seen this, but I have started my own business. I don't want to go too much into it. I'll end up doxing myself, but it's in relation to property. That's all I can say for now. Obviously, it's based in the UK and stuff, and I will explain more in the future when I've got a separate business premises and stuff and things are up and running. It's going to take a while to get there, but obviously with starting your own business and stuff, it takes a lot of time. And obviously I haven't had much time to play RuneScape, which brings me on to my next point. Old school RuneScape and YouTube. It's always been a hobby for me, and it always will be. I don't plan on making it a full-time career. I don't have time to dedicate 8 hours a day to play old school RuneScape and create content. I work full-time. I've got a pretty balanced lifestyle, so gaming is pretty much just a hobby for me. It isn't my main priority, and I know that's disappointing for a lot of people, but for me to replace my full-time income with something like YouTube, I would need to pump out a lot of videos. I make a pretty decent wage. I don't want to go too much into it, but it's not the best, but it's over 25k a year, and to get that on YouTube, I just can't hit that without going full-time, and I wouldn't go full-time. I wouldn't make that straight away. I don't know if I'd ever make that. It's not a risk I'm willing to take. It's not something that I don't think I can make content that's going to appeal to potentially millions of people. So we'll stick to what we're doing at the moment, and I always said if it ever took off and I end up making a serious amount of money from it, then I would quit my job to do this. However, I am starting my own business, and hopefully that'll take off, which would actually give me more time to play RuneScape and stuff and make more videos. But that being said, I don't plan on going anywhere, so don't worry. Right, I have made some notes, so let me just quickly read some of these notes and make sure I've not missed anything off. I do want to keep you guys fully informed. So that being said, RuneScape is still a game that I enjoy, kind of. We'll get into that in a minute. The point is I have an addiction like everyone who plays old school RuneScape, and yeah, everyone watching my videos, I'm not going to stop playing anytime soon or creating content, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to Prague at the end of the month, on the 27th, I think it is, till the 31st. Me and my girlfriend have been together for 2 years last Monday, so I've paid for us to go to Prague, which is going to be nice. I'm hoping to meet up with Mr. Guns Chili as well whilst I'm there for a pint, so hopefully he's still free to do that and he's still down for that. It'd be nice to obviously catch up with the guy and actually meet him in real life. I've speak to him quite a lot online, and I think he's a sound lad, so hopefully the feeling's mutual, and hopefully we can meet up when I'm in Prague. So let's get on to RuneScape. The most important part, and the probably bit I'm going to swear at. So I hate Jagex. Literally, they're fucking useless. There goes my monetization on this video. Okay, maybe not hate them, but I really dislike how they deal with a lot of things old school. So starting off with third-party clients, I made a video about this like a year ago, maybe longer, explaining the situation on third-party clients, how it's getting out of hand, and something needs to be done. I'll link the video somewhere on screen now, so you can go ahead and watch that if you haven't already. It was an incredibly unpopular video in the community, and it didn't get much traction, and I feel like a lot of people will agree with me on what I was saying now. It's a shame you didn't agree with me back then, but hey ho, you know, you were wrong. Anyway, moving on. So something needs to be done, and I'm sick of them pretty much the clients that are bypassing game mechanics and giving people a huge advantage. I don't want to log onto the game anymore and play it because people are basically cheating, and I'm not. So the fact that there are people that are like one-clicking, pickpocketing and like blackjacking and stuff, not pickpocketing necessarily, but blackjacking, that's taking the piss. in regards to like the fact that people are offering bones to altars and stuff with one click now. The whole like the plugins and stuff that there are telling you what to pray and stuff. It's just, I've said this a long time ago. It is a joke, and Jagex haven't done anything about this. I mentioned this like a year or two ago, and the problem with this now is if Jagex does something about it, people become accustomed to using these features. And I seriously think that if Jagex removes or bans third-party clients or does too much in regards to features, the game's going to die because people aren't going to want to play it without those features. Like me personally, I'm not even joking here. If they said we can't have loot trackers, which they've kind of said, I will quit the game. I do not give a flying fudge. I'll be quitting the game for a long time just because I enjoy seeing stuff like that, and it's nice to track stuff. It's so much easier. I just don't understand, like, their stance on some stuff is just ridiculous, and I hate how they deal with stuff. I don't like how they just, like, sit on the fence. They don't have a stance on anything. Make a goddamn decision, for fuck's sake. You're a multi-million-pound organisation. Just hire a dedicated team to make an official client that's actually decent. You have the money to do that. You're hiring people for this esports shit that no one gives a fuck about apart from PKers. That's it. Like, the people who come and watch it don't necessarily go, oh yeah, I'm going to come back to RuneScape and become a pro PKer. That's never going to happen. It just isn't. Like, just accept the fact the game's just dying. Stop putting so much like stuff into PKing. I don't understand why everyone bangs on about PKing so much as well. Like, this is going off on a bit of a ramble here, but I just want to say, like, the whole point of PKing is to play. The whole point of PKing is to kill players. There's only so many times you can fucking do that before it gets boring. Like, stop trying to reinvent it, or like, just if people want to PK, let them PK. There's ample amounts of things to do in this game. Like, there really is. Like, you're not going out and making skiller activities for level 3s. Like, there's a huge community behind that, and you're not saying that's dying, even though the same thing has been going on for the last 20 years, for Christ's sake. Anyway, I'm not going to get too much into that. If you want to see a video about like anything to do with that, then let me know. But yeah, anyway, my point is, if you hire a dedicated team to make an official client, or at least update the official client, people will stop using third-party clients. I don't understand. I just don't get it. You only have to hire like 2 or 3 people. Just do it. And they don't even have to work in the office. They could work off-site. They could be in America, Lithuania, Uganda. It doesn't really matter. As long as they've got an internet connection, they can update the client for you. Or even make it community-based and just have one arsehole that goes, yeah, I'll approve that. Like, come on, it doesn't take that long to read a bit of code. I work in IT. I deal with code every single fucking day of my life. It's not difficult. Like, there are people who literally make clients in their spare time, or features for clients in their spare time, and you can't hire one person to do it. Anyway, moving on from that. The updates for this year are pretty underwhelming. Like, personally, I don't want to play Group Iron Man. I'll just end up dragging a team down, and that's not something I'm okay with. The people like in my clan chat and stuff that really want to bring me on board with it as well, like, you say that now, but when I leave, I'm not playing it, you'll be complaining and stuff, and I don't know, I don't want to let a team down, I don't want to let people down that are relying on me, and to be honest with you, it's not going to make any good YouTube content for me, because I'll be the only one recording and doing decent commentary, so it's not really something I can work with at the moment. Obviously, that with everything I mentioned before about being a full-time, not full-time, sorry, not being a full-time YouTuber, it's kind of difficult. The Mauritania stuff looks decent, but Leagues, in my opinion, is pretty meh. So I'm pretty underwhelmed with what's coming out this year. The clan system will be pretty cool, but again, like, is it just going to be a novelty item? I don't really know. So in regards to YouTube and series that I'm running, so the Iron Man series is pretty much dead at the minute. I've not played on the Iron Man. I keep telling myself I'm going to get into it, but I have zero motivation to play that account. I think it's because I followed OSRS' guide, which was a huge bummer for me because I don't really feel like it's my account anymore. I feel like I've just done an account for someone else, so I haven't got any motivation to play it. It's pretty dead, and I'm going to leave it there for now. I'm still going to keep the account, but I don't know where we're going to go with it in the future. However, that being said, we are going to carry on with the new account from Scratch series. It's been going on for like 2.5 years now. I should really start maxing it very soon. And I'm going to be creating a brand new series and a brand new Iron Man for the Godsword set from Scratch series. I really like the idea of that, and the only reason I stopped was because it only got like 400 or 500 views a video compared to like other videos which are getting me 2k. but fuck, I enjoyed it. Like, I really did. So I'm doing it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care if you don't watch it. I am going to make it because I enjoy it. So there's 2 series I'm going to be making. The flipping series I'm going to be carrying on in a week or 2. I lost my membership on it because I went... Where did I go? I went to Scotland, didn't I? And yeah, I've been pretty busy. I found out my dad's in prison as well. Like, I know this is very randomly thrown in there, but a lot of you don't know. My mum passed away earlier this year. I never knew who my dad was. So with my mum passing away, it kind of like... I kind of wanted to find out who my dad was, just because the next thing I knew, it could be him that died. Sorry. And I found out he's in prison, so he's getting out pretty soon. So that's been a bit of a difficult thing to deal with. Alright, so anyway, moving on from that. So there's a lot of stuff that goes on in my life on a daily basis that I just don't update you guys on. And it's good to have these little update videos just so you know what's going on. One thing I will say is there'll be a video out tomorrow, which will be a new account from scratch series. It's been recorded and edited probably about 3 weeks ago. I just haven't had a chance to upload it. I've got new internet now, so I haven't got my gig up and my gig down anymore. I just couldn't justify spending what they wanted at the end of the 12-month contract. They're trying to charge me like £60 a month for it now, which no, I'm not paying that. So I went back to TalkTalk. So I think I'm paying like 30 something pound a month, and that's for fast fibre. I get like 80 gig up and down, and I get TV and that with it. So it's pretty decent. It's not bad. My living room is fully decorated now. Actually, my house is decorated now, which is nice. I've also bought myself an Xbox One S. What else has happened? I think that's pretty much it. So what I'm going to say here now. So you can expect to see more content from me than you have done over the last couple of weeks, but I imagine a lot of it's going to be the Godsword set from scratch stuff. And like I said, I'm hoping you guys enjoy it. I really want to take this series to the next level, and to be honest, it's going to be good for me because I'm going to learn how to do solo, like God Wars Dungeon properly. And I'll be able to do barrows and stuff on an Iron Man. I don't know if I'm going to start as a hardcore or not. I'll put a poll on screen, vote on it. Why the heck not? Anyway, I've rambled on enough. This video has been about 10 minutes long. I'm not going to add any mid-roll adverts to it and all that bullshit because it probably won't get monetized anyway. But if it does, you'll see one at the start and at the end of the video. Peace, I think. Yeah, I'll see you on Saturday or tomorrow for the next video.